Hey, welcome back to another tax tip sponsored by Ferguson Financial Solutions. I'm Joshua Ferguson, and recently we decided to take a break from taxes for a moment to introduce the Taxpayer Bill of Rights. So in this and future episodes, we are doing a deep dive into each of the 10 taxpayer rights. For those who missed the previous episodes, the Taxpayer Bill of Rights is a document the IRS has outlining the 10 fundamental rights all taxpayers have when dealing with the IRS. They cover topics ranging from filing a tax return and paying taxes to responding to a letter, going through an audit, or appealing a decision made by the IRS. So let's dive into taxpayer right number 3, the right to pay no more than the correct amount of tax. So taxpayers have the right to pay only the amount of tax legally due, and this includes interest and penalties. You've likely heard of penalty abatement. Penalty abatement can occur when a penalty is administratively assessed, but not correctly assessed, given all the facts and circumstances. Taxpayers have the right to have all of their payments applied properly. Taxpayers have the right to file for a refund of overpaid tax. Now, specific timeframes do come into play when filing for a refund. You have the right to amend your tax return to correct the amount of tax owed. You have the right to challenge a decision made by the IRS. If you disagree with an adjustment that the IRS made, you may request a change and have a charge reversed, but that must happen within 60 days. And that 60-day window is to preserve your right in the event that you go to court. You may request that the IRS remove any interest from your account if the IRS caused unreasonable errors or delays, which created the interest to accrue. You also have the right to submit an offer in compromise. And what an offer in compromise does is it requests that the IRS accept less than the full amount of tax due. And we won't go into details about an offer in compromise in this tax tip because there are a lot of details. So that concludes our deep dive into taxpayer right number 3, the right to pay no more than the correct amount of tax. Join us over the next several weeks for a deep dive into each of the 10 taxpayer rights. If you need help correcting the amount of tax you owe, contact a tax professional. Ferguson Financial Solutions prides themselves in prompt and accurate service. They can be reached at 907-395-4027, or better yet, go to fergusontaxpros.com. If there are any tax topics you would like to know more about, leave them in the comment section below. And remember to like this video, remember to share this video, and hey, while you're at it, you might as well subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to join us over the next several weeks for a deep dive into each of the taxpayer rights.